Hi, my name's Adam Cornish. I run an independent design studio in Collingwood, Victoria, and for Byproduct, really wanted to have an internal look at our studio and see where our waste is created. As a design studio, we create intellectual property and designs for third parties and manufacturers. These items are then produced outside of the studio. So in such, we really create ideas or instructions for making products. And this in itself is not particularly wasteful. A lot of our work is done digitally. So I really wanted to analyze, our internal workings and ask the kind of like following questions, like 1, when does an idea become wasteful? And 2, when does our design practice start to produce waste? So for me, if an idea or a design is designed for longevity and designed with its environmental footprint considered from the start, an idea in itself is not particularly wasteful. However, when an idea meets physicality, for me, that moment is when I think our design practice starts producing waste. For instance, lying around the studio, I have laser cut stainless steel samples from the Trinity project. We had 3D prints and other experimental form studies, and molded plywood components also. So for me, it was interesting to start analysing that something becomes waste or starts producing waste once it meets the physicality stage. So I wanted to analyse this in future and see, where these waste streams could be utilised for a potential project that would harness this waste with an original idea and create something, hopefully a product that can have longevity and a lifespan after the Byproduct exhibition is completed. The second video I wanted to create was around what waste material we found our studio creates internally. So after doing a review of what prototypes we had, obviously we have physical one-to-one structures, but before this we have a lot of 3D printed prototypes, probably one of the main areas of design physicality we produce. So you can see here examples of 3D printed chairs to test stackability and so on. So I thought it'd be nice to further explore 3D printing and see if there was a waste material that could be utilised here. So from this process, I was able to analyse that the 3D printing process itself is rather wasteful. We do a lot of SLS printing, which is select laser sintered. So when these products come out of the biscuit that they're printed in, all this waste powder is produced around the item. Usually, or typically, over 50% of the biscuit of the build will be this waste nylon powder. So we thought it would be a nice idea to start to potentially collect this waste material and see if we could produce a product from this waste material. The waste material is literally nylon powder that has glass reinforcement, and this is, what they start the product with. So one of the design challenges was to see if we could produce a product from this waste material, and we'll cover that in the third video.